Hello friends, the National Library of Ayurveda Medicine is pleased to present a new episode on Ayurveda. The present release is part of a video lecture series prepared for the education of Ayurveda literature in accordance with the academic curriculum of Ayurveda studies in India. My name is Dr. Sumit Kesarkar and I will be your host throughout this video, which gives a basic understanding about Prakriti, the constitution or Ayurveda type of an individual. The word Prakriti is composed of two basionyms, pra, which means primary or first, and kriti, which means formation or creation or manifestation. So the term Prakriti means first manifestation and logically stands for the prototype representing the basic formative distinction in each manifestation. Is the Prakriti of Purusha and the Prakriti of humans one and the same term? The answer is yes and no. The Prakriti of Purusha is the creative energy which is responsible for manifestation of the cosmos. Prakriti of an individual is described as his constitution, his basic combination of doshas which mark his physiological, physical and mental attributes. To simplify further, Purusha Prakriti contains the genotype or prototype of the entire manifestation of cosmos. Purusha Prakriti creates each manifestation in the universe with a unique combination of its qualities of Sattva, Raja and Tama. We have already seen in the Shrishti Utpatti video that these qualities create the Mahabhutas and the Mahabhutas create the doshas, and all the manifestations in the universe contain a unique combination of all these factors. The Prakriti of an individual or human can be seen as an advanced prototype of the omnipotent Purusha Prakriti. So the Purusha Prakriti has manifested humankind with its unique combination of gunas and mahabhutas and doshas. However, within humankind, each individual is again formed with its own unique combination of the gunas, mahabhutas and doshas. This unique combination in each human is called his or her Prakriti, their exclusive genotype. This genotype has been derived from a parent genotype of all humans. The genotype of all humans must be derived from another parent genotype, and so it can be traced all the way back to the ultimate omnipresent genotype of Purusha Prakriti. So, from the Ayurveda point of view, which pertains just to the health of an individual, the individual Prakriti can be considered different from the Purusha Prakriti. On a holistic scale, however, it is one and the same creative force, just as the Atman is considered unique to each individual while treating him or her, yet on a holistic view, it is considered to be one and same as Purusha. The concepts of Ayurveda are very clear. If we recollect the definition of Prakriti, it means first manifestation. This definition does not change even at micro levels. The Prakriti of an individual is developed with the first manifestation of life in the womb of his mother. Sushrut Samhita tells us that the moment the sperm fertilizes the egg, the jiva or soul enters the bond and activates its creative energy or Prakriti with its unique combination of gunas, mahabhutas and doshas. So, is the Prakriti combination influenced by outside factors? Yes, very much. Ayurveda tells us that Prakriti or constitution is influenced by season, time, food of parents which determine the quality of egg and sperm, and nakshatra or constellations. Each manifestation of the universe has its own Prakriti or dosha predominance, and their relation during the creation of a new manifestation in turn influences its Prakriti. Prakriti denotes a collection of unique attributes, and it has been classified into different types through various Ayurveda literature with relation to surroundings, geographical locations, etc. However, as mentioned earlier, Prakriti is divided into three fundamental types for application purposes. Gunatmak Prakriti is made up from a unique combination of the three universal qualities of Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. By knowing this quotient, an individual's mental and spiritual makeup can be assessed. Bhautik Prakriti is assessed by analyzing the unique combination of the Pancha Mahabhutas to find the dominant Mahabhuta or element. This Prakriti is of five types: Akash, Vayu, Jal, Agni, and Prithvi. This kind of Prakriti evaluation is generally used for therapeutic purposes. Dosha Prakriti looks at the unique dosha ratio in each individual. There are one dosha combinations of Vataja, Pittaja, and Kaphaja, two dosha combinations of Vata Pittaja, Pitta Kaphaja, and Vata Kaphaja, and three dosha combinations of Vata Pitta Kaphaja or Samadoshaj Prakriti, totaling seven basic Doshaj Prakriti types. Doshaj Prakriti is useful in understanding the entire makeup of an individual. We will further evaluate each of these and their attributes in a separate video. So the question arises, if Prakriti is of three different types, then why is usually the dosha Prakriti given importance for an individual? During the Shrishti Utpatti video, we understood that the doshas are derived from the Panchamahabhutas, which are in turn derived from the Trigunas. So by knowing the doshas, we can know the quantification of all its parent hierarchies. Prakriti is evaluated through the doshas. However, as we will see in upcoming videos, for therapeutic purposes and deep evaluation of an individual, all three Prakritis are studied. Prakriti is a fundamental tool to understand the life of an individual. Once formed, Prakriti remains constant for each individual throughout his or her lifetime. Prakriti can be seen as a micromap of an individual to understand how one would absorb, assimilate, and excrete various entities like food, thoughts, and opportunities, till they reach their final destination of physical death. Starting from their dosha prakriti, each individual continually tries to establish an equilibrium with their surroundings. Since the surroundings themselves change due to the influence of their dosha combination, it is obvious that in each individual the doshas will be influenced by the increase or decrease of their properties in the surroundings. For example, during monsoon season, when Vata is predominant in the surroundings, it will similarly influence the Vata in an individual to be dominant. If the basic constitution of the individual is Vata, it may cause illness by disrupting the balance of dosha constitution of an individual. If the current proportion of doshas differs significantly from a constitutional proportion, it indicates imbalances which in turn can lead to illness. This deviation from Prakriti is called Vikriti. The farther a person's Vikriti is from his or her Prakriti, the more prone they are to illness. Prakriti is the root of the physical, mental, and spiritual attributes of an individual. Hence, by knowing Prakriti, we can assess the multitude possibilities of an individual character, such as approximate lifespan, likely disorders and illnesses, effective treatments, lifestyle changes to maintain health, diet according to metabolic capabilities, choosing a life partner, mental evaluation, and spiritual quotient. The list is endless, but to summarize, Prakriti opens the door for an individual to decode his life and influence his choices. From a therapeutic point of view, Prakriti evaluation empowers an Ayurveda physician to offer a personalized treatment and healthcare solution to an individual. I hope this video was informative and made the subject clear. Comments and feedback are highly appreciated, and you can leave them by visiting the National Library's website at www.nlam.in, or likewise by writing to me at vdsumit@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.